Right, little Triumph Spitfire, ladies and gentlemen. All right, bright little car that. Nice in red. She looks well. Sits about right. Right, nice, usable little car that. I noticed the paint just in places. I think, to be fair, a lot of it would probably T-cut back up. Mainly in that centre section of the bonnet. The rest of the car, I know I'm doing it the wrong way now. I normally have my little routine, don't I, of engine inside, outside. But while I'm chatting about it, yeah, it's mainly that strip on the front bonnet there, between these two mouldings. But I wouldn't rush to paint it, A, because it doesn't stand out. I'm just obviously pointing it out because I've got to. And B, I think you would T-cut and polish that away. Is that? Oh no, I think some of that might even come off as well with some of that. What's it called? That chrome paste. Well, it's not chrome paste, but it's paste for chrome. I can't think what it's called. Isosol or something. I can't think now. You'll know exactly what I mean. So there we are in there. Probably the easiest classic in the world to work on, and the comfiest, because what you do, you get your leg round there, and you get your leg, hang on a second, round there, and then what you do is you sit on this tyre here, and you work away. So, yeah. So at least if you do break down, you can sort of repair it in comfort. Yeah, because there's a seat supplied, which is nice, isn't it? New fuel pump on there. Look, while I'm looking down here, chassis legs all look real good, seeing as I'm this close. All around the front end there looks quite solid and sound. I'll just step off of my seat. There we go. And most importantly, this area, which is a soft suspect area for obvious reasons, because it's got a wheel throwing muck at it all the time when you're out and about. That looks quite sound. There's some numbers there on that panel, which hopefully I think young Jack's taken a photograph of. Around you in the bonnet area there, it's all very, very acceptable. It's not concours, I'm not trying to say it is, you know, it's just very, very acceptable, a very usable little Spitfire. Again, look, that area there, this area here, as you know, this in actual fact, look, this would all clean up, all that there would clean up very, very nicely. In fact, all that underneath there, it's got like obviously some dirt and some sort of wax on, but if you wanted to, with a bit of detergent, all that in there would actually clean up quite nicely. Then all you've got to do is spend a Saturday afternoon with your paintbrush, haven't you? Have a paint around the radiator, the brackets and bits and pieces. Before you know where you are, you could turn that engine bay into a right pretty little one. So that's that in there. Inside, nice seats, nice door shuts, nice door cards. Want some carpets by the looks of things? Get onto Woolies for that. They'll cost you about probably 70, 80 quid, maybe a bit more, because the world's gone a bit weird at the moment, hasn't it? Nice thing about it was I started it earlier on, and it started actually very well. Here we are. Maybe too much choke, hang on. Started actually very well, and there was none of that usual bottom end rattle that you experience with these engines, I'm afraid. But she does want plugs out. She wants, you can feel she's choked up. She wants plugs out and they're clean. I'll maybe ask Alan to do that for me tomorrow, because in actual fact it sounds very, very quiet, does the engine. They're normally a bit rattly. But that actually started up quite well again. So I don't think we've got any issues there for a moment. Nice steering wheel. So yeah, that'll make up. Body looks quite well. Nice seats, nice steering wheel, nice dash, nice hood. Smart in there as well. Ah, there's one bit of carpet there. Look, to get you going for the time being. There's the bit out the driver's floor. Sat there waiting. Jack's in there, obviously spare wheels underneath the rug. Boot lid looks real good, apart from that little bit on the corner there, look, that you'll have to address at some point. It's not crying out for it, but you can get that done, can't you? Take the boot lid off if need be and drop it at the paint shop. Yep, thanks ever so much, fellas. See you later. Lads, they're just going. So there we are. Door gaps and fit are acceptable. We all know you can get in most Triumphs without actually opening the door. Even on our factory fresh TR6 that is factory fresh, 6,000 miles, never been painted, Concours, it's one everywhere it's gone. Even so, the gaps still aren't perfect on the door on that. So that's very acceptable. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that's given you an idea. I think that could be a good little buy. You'll certainly have a load of fun with it. They're good value for money, these little Spitfires. So come down, have a look, see what you think. Hopefully you'll agree.